Okay. Um, I am a product of Martin, Tennessee, and Weekly County Training School uh, students. I what I found that, and which I talk about a lot, is that that school and that training had a profound effect on me. And I know it's because of that education that I received there from first grade through parts of high school was because of that training that I was able to accomplish two master's degrees and be able to have a career. Um, when I think about Martin, Tennessee and Weakley County Training School, I think of Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Mm-hmm.
I think about at the lower part where it says physiological needs, food, water, warmth, and rest.
Mm-hmm.
They provided low-cost lunches for us. Um, and then the next section above that is safety needs, security. We felt secure and safe there because they had rules and structure. Belonging, sense of belonging and love. We really felt that there. We felt that the teachers truly did care about us,
Yeah.
and they showed it in many ways. Private conversations when they saw we were going astray or wasn't working up to potentials. The next one was esteem needs. He At that school, they had honor roll. So if you were very smart and you worked hard, you would get the privilege of seeing your name on the big plaque in the hallway. To me, that was so encouraging. And it was a public statement about me as a person.
Yes.
Um, Also, the next one was actualization, achieving one's potential, including creative activities. One of the most profound creative activity at this school was the theater productions that we had every year
Yeah.
to close out our year.
Right.
And there was no, and then I looked at Gardner's multiple intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
In that school, at Weakley County Training School, everyone had a chance to shine.
Right.
If you were athletic, then you did that on the football field or the track field. If you were an artist, you did that. If you were a musician, then you played instruments, you sung in the glee club. You might have not did well, you might have not have made the honor roll, but you made something. Something was available for every student to feel good about themselves. Not to mention in the feeling like belonging, have the principal call a meeting and talk to us about our behavior and what his expectations was for us to be successful and to come back and give back to our little town. So without that, I don't know where I would have been because I was embraced. I was nestled in there and I was pampered until I was old enough and strong enough to move out of that little nest there. But it was my beginning and it always will be my ending because I tell people so often, I say, if it wasn't for Miss Connor, I wouldn't be here. She taught me how to read. So we have to learn how to appreciate our beginnings, and I certainly appreciate mine. And it's such a wonderful opportunity to listen, to be able to say this for someone else to hear.
Yes.
And last but not least was the religious part.
Yes.
We also learned to memorize scriptures,
Yes.
and we said them in the mornings. God was truly a very intricate part of our training, and we were able to li- listen to our teachers as they talk about don't lie and why you don't lie
Right.
based on the Bible. So religion was a very strong part of my growing up there at the school. It was an extension of home. What
Yes.
Mama was saying at home, teachers were saying at school.
Right.
We respected teachers just like they were our mother, our father.
Right.
So this was that made me who I am today. I used this tactic. I had little school plays when I was a teacher. I was teaching elementary school, I take their story and make them role play and make it interesting because it was in me to do that.
Right.
Memorize long parts and just exercise that brain. Memorize those long parts that you think you cannot do until Miss Connor tells you the deadline when you got to have it without the paper.
Yes.
And she means it. She's not smiling.
That's right.
So we have to have it there and we have to have it ready and we have to know it. There were no notes, none of that. So, and how to project my voice and how to do these things. It helped me as a teacher.
Right.
It's just amazing when you think about it. That was my foundation.
Yes.
And because of it, you know, I was able to accomplish much. And it gave me confidence.
Right.
They always let you know, they say, you're so smart.
Mhm.
You're beautiful.
Yes.
Now, when you got your teachers and your parents telling you that, wow.
Right.
It doesn't matter what anyone else says.
That's right.
You know, I didn't have long hair down my back or anything, but Mama and the teacher said I was pretty, so I believe that and just moved on. But God is good, and you guys are just wonderful. So I hope more. I know most of us people that grew up there have the same story.
Yes.
How we made it.
How we made
And
it.
we made it through that beginning at Weekly County Training School, and the entire staff, from the kitchen to the people who cleaned up.
Yes.
Everyone played a part in who we are today.
That's right.
Is that okay?
That's wonderful, Sandra. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. This will be seen homecoming, and we just finished talking to your sister. We talked to Rachel. So I love you, and just thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, and hope to see you soon.
Okay.